My child, come sit with me for a moment. Let your thoughts quiet. I know what you've been carrying, not just today, not just this week, but for a long time now. There is a moment in your life that still aches when you brush against it. A decision, a loss, a failure, a betrayal, a season that altered your direction. Something that divided your story into two distinct parts. Before it happened, and after. And somewhere inside you, a quiet fear took root. You began to wonder if everything shifted there. Not only your circumstances, but my nearness. You have questioned whether that was the moment I withdrew, whether I became disappointed, whether you crossed an invisible line and disqualified yourself from closeness with me. Listen carefully. That moment did not make me leave. I saw the confusion. I saw the pressure. I saw the pain surrounded it. I saw what others did not see. I understood what you yourself did not fully understand. You carry shame about it. You replay conversations. You imagine alternate outcomes. You ask who you would be if that chapter had never unfolded. You look at your life in fragments, the person you were and the person you became. But I did not abandon you in the after. When things fractured, I did not turn away. When you stumbled, I did not step back. When your story became complicated, my heart did not change. I remained. Yes, you feel different now. More guarded, more cautious, more aware of how fragile stability can be. You assume that change equals distance from me. It does not. It means you endured something significant, and I was present through every second of it. You sometimes hesitate to come close to me. You believe you must repair yourself first, improve, clean up, become stronger, more disciplined, more faithful. Understand this clearly. You do not approach me because you are flawless. You approach me because you belong to me. Remember this promise. Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Close, not observing from afar, not evaluating from a distance. Close. When your heart broke, I did not withdraw, I moved nearer. You interpret brokenness as disqualification. I see it as a place requiring gentleness. You have carried guilt, sometimes for actions, sometimes for circumstances beyond your control. You ask questions that do not have easy answers. Why didn't I stop it? Why didn't I leave sooner? Why didn't I see it coming? Why am I still affected? You were trying to survive. Survival reshapes people. That is not weakness, that is humanity. And I do not abandon humans when they are wounded. I bind them. You fear that what happened marked you permanently, that it rewrote your worth. It did not. Events shape experiences, not identity. Pain influences behavior, not value. I see your entire story, not just the chapter you regret. Consider this. Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. Notice the certainty, not if, when. I did not promise absence of difficulty. I promised presence within it. You endured something that felt destructive, yet you remain, not solely because of your resilience, but because I sustained you. You sometimes feel like a stranger to yourself. You wonder if I still recognize you. I recognize every version of you. The hopeful one, the wounded one, the healing one. I love each of them. There are nights when memories surface without invitation, when your body reacts before your mind can reason, when emotions arrive without clear cause. That does not mean you are irreparably damaged. It means healing is ongoing. Healing is not linear. It circles, it pauses, it revisits. I'm not impatient with your progress. I'm not grading your recovery. I'm not keeping record of setbacks. Romans 8:1 says, "There is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." No condemnation, not reduced condemnation, none. I am not defining you by your worst moment. I am not holding your past above you. I am not weaponizing regret. I am for you. You fear how others might respond if they knew everything. Some may misunderstand. I do not. I see the full context. I see the courage it took to keep moving. I see the effort you expend simply to function some days. You are not damaged goods. You are not disqualified. You are not too complicated. You are not forgotten. You remain mine. Joel 2:25 says, "I will restore to you the years the locust has eaten, Restoration does not deny loss. It means loss does not dictate the ending. Time may have been taken. Trust may have fractured, innocence may have faded, but your story is not concluded. You sometimes believe that if you had been better, wiser, stronger, things would have unfolded differently. Sometimes that assumption is inaccurate. You live in a fractured world. Not every wound is self-inflicted. Pain is not always punishment. Often it is injury. And injuries require care, not shame. You will not heal through self-condemnation. You heal through being held. I am holding you. You do not need to become who you once were. Growth often changes shape. You are permitted to evolve. You do not need to rush. You do not need to pretend strength. You do not need to carry this alone. That moment did not remove me. That season did not repel me. That mistake did not diminish my love. I was there. I am here. And I will remain. You are still mine. And we are still moving forward together.